So for those guys that are watching on this video, sorry, go ahead, you guys keep talking. Okay, so for you guys that are watching this, they're discussing right now the issues with this being a solid base for this helmet, and that this is wood, and so it's too hard to be the human head even though it can move. So right now they're discussing what other options we might be able to do right now.
This.
That wall is so much, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Shouldn't I?
And a skull is.
Well, right now this is basically what we have available to us tonight. We can put it on the tires. The tires are not connected to each other. They're just sitting. If we put the helmet on the tires and swing, it's going to go flying across the room because there's no way to strap the helmet down. Jeff added padding, so it's not a hard, rigid surface, but if that's an issue, because it's only making 4 points of contacts on the 4 points, the edges, if you will, of this piece of wood, are the only thing that's actually touching the helmet, the rest, until we put the padding. The rest of it is moving around on the helmet, that's why I can put my fist in there. So we don't have any other options for setting this up tonight and doing it. We've been here since 7 setting this up. It's now our time, it is 8:45. So we basically need to do this and get on with our night or not do it.
It's this fucking thing anyway.
Okay. Well, we're actually going to do both, is what we're going to do. Here, let me tell you what we're going to do, and then you guys can tell us if it's a valid test or not. Because I'm tired, and I'm not going to take it anymore. We're going to do this, or we're not going to do this. This is the problems with the helmet. Jeff, you can come over with hold this. Let me tell you what we're doing. You tell me if it's valid. Here's the problems with this weapon. First off, the rule that says a 7-centimeter striking surface, this violates that rule because it has a forward strike. That's the. We'll bring this closer to this camera so they can see it as well.
Okay, you can't do that.
Sorry.
Right here is good?
You can't.
Right here is good,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So if you guys can see this, that's not 7 centimeters when it's a forward striking surface because it has a spike.
I can't see that.
Okay?
What do you need me to do?
So that's
No,
the
just the
issue.
angle of the
It
caliper.
violates a rule whether or not it can puncture the helmet.
Yeah.
Another problem with the weapon itself is as you're swinging, when you come to helmets that have open eye slots, I'm not sure if you can see it on the web stream. You've got it zoomed in on this camera right here.
Yep.
When you see it, he can swing for a shoulder and go right into the eye. Can you see that on the webcam?
No.
Yes or no?
They're 10 seconds behind. There's a delay. Jeff, can you tilt it up or down ever so slightly so that we can see? Yep.
Probably use you, isn't it? Probably use you because you're full of armor.
That's it.
Okay, can you see it going with an eye slot yet?
Is that good, Joe?
Yes?
It can be a little flatter if you want.
Okay. So if you guys can see it going in the eye slot, we have it on our video here on the web stream. Hopefully you guys can see that he can swing for the shoulder with the actual edge here of the weapon and accidentally go into an eye slot. This is just an example we had on a stand. If I have Anthony come over, Anthony, come on over. The other problem is testing the helmet is great with this weapon, that's fine. But the issue is people are not always going to be hitting in the helmet. And this weapon, if he goes for spots like this guy is wrestling with me against the barriers and he swings, all of a sudden he's delivering a point, if you guys can see that on the video, a point into soft areas. And his armor is going to be thinner than this helmet, okay? On the helmet that you guys sent us, you guys put the stats on it. You can see this, yes? Okay. And can you just hold that? Cool. So you guys can see the helmet here. This is the one you guys sent us. Here's the video here. This helmet, you can see if you can see the weld line inside, from here down is 2 millimeters, which is the minimum requirement for Battle of the Nations and HMBIA standards. This top is anywhere from 3 millimeters plus. The ridge is much thicker than 3 millimeters. What I'm going to do is hold this for just a second. What I'm going to do on this helmet is I'm actually going to mark on the outside so we have a visual line where the weld is and where it changes from 3 millimeters and 2 millimeters. Okay?
Can you hold the profile up so we can see?
So, if you look at the helmet, I don't know if you can see the lines I've drawn on the web stream. Our camera zoomed in, we'll be able to show this later. It looks good? Okay, from here down, this is a 2 millimeter helmet, which is the minimum requirements we're supposed to be testing. The top is 3 millimeters, which is another 50% more material. So this is, in English terms, this would be a 14-ish gauge,
No,
and this would be a 12.
Steve said around 11.
11 gauge top and a 14-ish gauge bottom. We're going to throw a few strikes at it. Some are going to be descending, coming down onto the top of the helmet into this thick area, and some are going to be coming to the side to this thin area and show how they respond differently. We measured, I don't know if you can see on the camera the difference.
But it'll be hard to show.
But if you have a good mic, you'll hear the difference. Listen. You can hear the difference on that? So it's much thicker on the top than it is on the sides. We're going to put it up here. Actually, you're going to put it up there because I have hands full. So right now, Jeff is putting the helmet back onto the stand. Again, this stand, we have the tires here as weight just so the stand isn't going flying around, but it's not actually connected to the wood. The wood is free floating on this base, so it will move and have a give. It's not a hard, rigid surface that has no give. While there are 4 points of contact at the top on the helmet, that's it. We put some padding in there to make it softer if that made you feel better, cool. If not, it didn't matter. Jeff? Okay. So this is possibly the thickest piece of material that will ever be found on a person in bond because it's 3 millimeters at the top, and at the ridge it's like 7. I'm going to move out of the way and let him hit it. He's going to give shots from the side here, from this area down, it's 2 millimeters, and he's going to do shots coming down here. There's an air gap about that big at the top.
Do you want me zoomed in tight on the helmet? Or
I'm sorry, 1 second, Jeff. Yes, go ahead. Yes, I'm listening. Yes, go ahead. Yeah. I hear you. Do not hit it. Do not hit it.
I'm not.
Sure. Well, unfortunately, this is the only base we have. This base moves. I mean, I can take off a few tires to make it lighter if you want, but right now, we're pretty much done with this. We can hit it from the side. You can come at 90 degrees to the side and hit into 2 millimeters, and we'll see what happens from there. We'll start with that. So we're going to start with a side hit into the 2 millimeter area. Okay?
Okay, so I'm zoomed in on the helmet.
Okay, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get out of the way so I don't get hit in the head. And he's going to hit it in the 2 millimeter area. Do you want him to just do one solid blow, or do you want to have him hit it a few times?
I think we need to do a focus hit.
Wait. He wants to see the head of the halberd in the streaming video.
Over here?
You can see it?
There's like a 15-second delay, so.
Yeah, the one he's holding in his hand?
Do we need something white to show contrast?
I'd have it
Okay,
against the wall.
here.
Okay.
I'll bring it to the stream. Okay.
Do you need to contrast it? Just that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just white.
Okay.
We
This
just
has a
measured
2
it.
millimeter edge. The entire weapon is 4.8. Is that good enough for you? You need to see more to this? Do you want me to weigh it in front of you so you're convinced it's not too heavy? It's pretty light.
Or calibrate. Caliper.
The thickness is 2 millimeters. At the back, it's 6 millimeters. No, to the edge, that's going to be good. So this is already set to 2 millimeters, and it's a little thicker than 2 millimeters, if you can see that. Do you want me to use the scale and measure the scale? Just for the corners of what? Yes, all the edges, all the striking points are thicker than 2 millimeters. Here, up. Okay, that's fine. There, that's set to 2 millimeters. And do this part here.
That's way thicker. But we're not gonna hit there.
Yeah, but we're just showing the whole edge of the striking surfaces.
Is it showing up?
Yeah, he can see it. You guys can see that, yes? Okay. Do you want me to measure the weight for you before we start sewing in? Okay. We'll do the weight as well. Okay. Oh, no, down. Wait. Units?
And that thing.
Kilograms? Okay, go ahead.
Can you see this?
No.
They're not gonna really.
You can tell these people are not very honest. Because you would not just trust something
Okay,
like
lift.
that.
Okay, we're doing the measurements in kilograms. The measurements in kilograms is 2.41. If you guys want to show that, if you can zoom in on that. So 2.41. So 2,410 grams,
Yeah.
Got
which
it.
is well underneath the maximum weights allowed for pole arms, which is a grand total of 3,500 kilograms. So it's quite light.
3,500 grams.
Yeah. Okay. It's
3,500
1,000
kilograms
grams
is
lighter
your
than
car.
it could be if per HMBIA rules. Here, let me actually bring the helmet over again.
Okay.
So you guys can see this for the web strain. Is this close enough? Can you see, is this a good distance? I know you have a delay, so I'll wait a second. Okay, can you guys see the helmet?
Huh? I'll try.
Okay. On the helmet? Can you see the helmet? Yes. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Sure, I have a I'm here by Sure Little and Rockstar.
I got a lot of feedback from the videos from you guys from the stream. So I wanted to show for the video so you can see on the edges. Let me turn it so you can see the edge. So we measured this. Hey, bring the tool over. So this is a 2 millimeter edge here. But then you can see that this material is much thicker. It's much thicker than 2 millimeters. It's 3 millimeters plus. So you guys can see the helmet. I drew the lines on the side. So I probably wiped them off. Plus playing with it. From here down is 2 millimeters. From here up is 3 millimeters. Okay? I'm going to put it back on the stand. Okay, so Alexander has asked that we do a sideways hit to this lower area. The 2 millimeter range, wherever you want. Alexander, is it okay for him to do a couple swings or just one swing, or you want him to start
We
being
have
like
to
it's
do a single swing, zoom in, then do it. You got to move back and forth, focally.
Okay, well,
Check.
I
Do you need
I
more
understand. So
Do
you
you need more
only
than
want
one
hits
swing
from
to
the
calibrate
side
on, or
because it'll move,
okay?
you know, whatever.
I can't see punch.
But you don't want hit.
I'm gonna get on the best shot. I don't know. It's an unfamiliar weapon. See, it's all curvy.
Oh, I have no illusions. I don't think even if we put it on a solid, rigid base with a 3 millimeter helmet, I don't think it's going to pop a hole in it anyways. It doesn't matter. That's not actually the real problem with the weapon. But for right now, we'll hit it from the side, right? We'll hit it, as you can see on the video, we'll hit it on a horizontal plane into the lower area instead of coming down on it, descending.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay, we're going to start with there, and then we'll talk about hitting it on the top. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna hit it in a flat plane somewhere between horizontal to the ground to 45, however it is. He's gonna be hitting it on the side. Okay, can you see that? Is that a good angle on the screen? Okay. Jeff, as you were. Go ahead, buddy, hit it.
Okay. Hang on.
This one, I don't think, oh, you have no video? No, just then. So go ahead, hit it a few times. Hit it. Real loud, bro. Okay, hold on. What is not the correct position? You can't see, is it that you can't see it on the video, or? Oh, okay, so if he stands over on this side and swings, from over there, so you guys can see it? Okay. 1 second. Let me move it. Okay. You want to hit it from there? Is that good?
That's all I can see.
you
Well, I have the video so the point can hit before the.
Okay.
Right, but you were blocking. You were physically blocking the shot.
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
Is this a better angle for you guys? Can you see it better from there? Okay, good. Go ahead. Knock it out. Crush it. Okay. So there's a few hits. It dents it. Doesn't go through. You don't want any hits to the top? No?
Could be fucking. Yeah, did bust it a little bit. Damn close. And this is
Stop. They're asking me to stop for a second. Hold on.
nasty as theirs. 7 feet long.
But the helmet is the least.
All right. So do you want us to hit it at the top or not? That's the thick part. It's not going to go through the thicker area. Okay, that's enough. Then we're going to go ahead and let Jeff smack it and hit it on the top a little bit.
And mind you, this is 7 feet long.
Can you see it? There's no holes. These are just nice dents. None of these punctured through. They're just good dents. Do you want me to?
Can you put a pen or something that can show the depth of the dent?
Yeah. Hold on.
And this isn't.
Okay, can I get a shot first?
Joel wants a shot, Eric.
No, it's on a laptop. There's no zoom. I can zoom it in on the camera that we have here.
Hang on.
Oh, look at the other side.
I didn't get it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You gotta listen. It takes a minute to focus. Hang on.
You need to rotate it forward towards me.
Can you tilt it a little like that? Yeah.
Just see the inside.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Do you
Okay.
have holes?
Let's show you guys over here.
Holes, but,
Dangerously close.
yeah. And that's not 7 feet tall and 7 pounds.
Well, we only have 3 guys here. We got one on there, one swinging there, and me with the iPad. I don't know how I'm going to be able to zoom too, dude.
You do it.
So you want to zoom in while we're hitting it, or what?
Why? Joel is not immune.
Yeah. So they gave good dents. They punctured through pretty deep. I don't know if you can see that on your end. It's pretty good on our side. They came in pretty good, but there's no holes. Sorry, I have feedback. Okay, so we're using a laptop. We're using a laptop for the stream. Joel, does this have a zoom feature on this camera?
No, it does not.
It does not have a zoom feature.
That is why we are using a
That's
high
why we are
quality
using a
camera
high
for the
definition
real
camera.
test. We are using the live stream to show that we're not cheating.
So it's been videotaping now for, I don't know, 45 minutes. So I don't have a zoom option. I can't zoom on this screen. I can't zoom this screen.
But they can see it later.
Yes.
Through Joel. They
Sorry.
know that?
As we've
Okay,
established.
so do you want more horizontal strikes, or do you want downward strikes that people actually swing with the weapon? I think you should have strikes. I think you should have strikes coming down on it, like you've actually been hitting something, even though this is much thicker. And then I think you should tee off on the side a little bit more. Do you want him to just swing on it a few times and then bring it over to the camera so you guys can see it? It'd be faster.
You're gonna download and send it to them. What? No, they're gonna see
Okay.
the nice video in a little bit.
Go ahead and just do it, dude. Okay. Yeah, but stand over on that side so they can see it from the stream.
So to the top.
To the top, to the side, however you choose. So Jeff is going to go ahead and hit it a few times. I'm just going to stand out of the way and it'll hopefully speed the process up a little bit. He's going to make funny noises. Keep going. Go ahead and hit the top. Nice start. Okay, and then from the side.
Turning it in my hand.
One more.
It keeps turning.
That's fine. Okay, so there's a few hits. None of those pop through. I'm going to bring it over to the stream first. Okay, so to the 3mm top. That's the hits to the top. They're pretty deep. I don't know if you can see the angle on that, how deep that went.
It's
It went
not
pretty
there
good.
for some.
None of them went through. But that's 3mm. On the side, again, some more hits. I'll tilt the angle. This is, yeah. This is 3mm. We measured this area, and it's pretty much all 3mm. The ridge is up to 5mm with the welding. This,
No faith, man.
I'll stop when you're talking. Okay, this area down here is the 2 millimeters that hits from the side. So that's not the top. The top still got a significant dent from that. Let me lift this up. You can see it. It's about, for us, about a ½ inch, probably 1 centimeter here, 2 centimeters here.
5.5 foot what?
No, not. What's 2? What is 2.5?
Yes, of course. That's not good.
From. Yes. We already measured it here. This area that I'm holding in my hand, oh wait a second for the delay, is 2 millimeters. The crown, the top, even in the stats that we sent, is 2.5 to 3, mostly 3, from this part all the way around to the top of the helmet is mostly 3. We measured it. The weld line on the crest, the very crest, is as much as 5, 6, but we're not worried about that because that's not what's getting hit anyways. The metal here, in many places, is 3 millimeters. So it doesn't matter. It's still not 2 millimeters. But if you look inside, the amount of, let me lift it up so you can see it. So I can see it. How deep this is going inside. Yeah, go ahead. To measure how deep the dents are. Okay. Hey, bring me the calipers.
What's that?
I was showing you how deep the dents are. Yeah, grab me the
They're
calipers.
right under your.
Are they right here?
I think so.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, why did the screen turn off, Joel? No, the manual calipers, please.
Hang on.
They should be next. They should be right over there. Wait. Are you guys still seeing us on the stream?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, good. Sorry, his laptop screen turned off.
You're gonna,
Oh, thank you.
with this,
Okay, how are we looking?
here's a tape, if that would be, you're never going to be able to see that
Yeah,
across
no,
the street.
no.
If you could measure how deep those dents are. So let's.
You're never going to read those numbers on the screen.
No, but
The whole side of the thing.
Yes, I can hear you.
do we have anything that's flat?
Just show them the other side of it. Well,
Yeah,
Joel will.
this is a measure tape if that helps you.
Let me see that.
Joel can take
Yeah.
nice high-res shots of the inside of the helmet.
Well, so take a high-res shot.
I can hear you. I'm listening.
It's
So
slow down.
essentially,
It's not zoomed in.
it doesn't go down at all.
Yeah.
Now when we do the other side,
All right, is the stream still going? Can you guys
Yeah.
see the stream? Okay. Okay. We can restart the stream. It's up. Okay, restart.
that's some example of how deep those are there.
Here, I'll hold it on this side. Here, hold it on that side and use the bottom of the calipers.
Yeah. So we're done right here.
Okay, on this stream, is the stream restarted? We're measuring how deep these dents are. If you can see them, we're using the caliper so we can measure those dents. We got a line across it so you can see how deep it went through.
So about there on this one.
Okay, you can see it now? Okay. I just wanted to, so you guys can see that for that. How many centimeters was that?
12 millimeters
12 millimeters?
on the shallow one.
12 millimeters, okay. Yeah.
This one here is
Is not a what?
See it coming? With my thing of this.
We're just giving these for examples so you guys can understand how much was happening. We don't have the tools you're asking for. Yes, the helm is round, but this is to give you an idea. This isn't us saying an exact measurement. This is how much, if you're having an issue on the video seeing how deep these dents are, we're just trying to help you get an idea. So,
We'll get all the high-res stuff from Joel. Why can't they just wait for that? That doesn't make any sense. Now. Damn it.
okay, so what else would you like us to do, or are we going to be done for the night? Okay, cool. Then we're going to go ahead and tee off on this helmet.
Joel, did you want to take a look at these? Show me what the best angle is.
That's
Inside
good.
and out.
So,
Oh, I'll keep it as a souvenir. It's too narrow and my head's too fat. Yes.
sorry, that's somewhere about a little more than a centimeter.
Okay.
Damn, son.
You want us to hit this helmet again, or you want to hit one of our helmets again?
Did you get
I don't
these?
have.
We've captured it pretty well. Can you see major deflection inside?
Well, I can't do it because I don't have any of
There's
the
not much
dials.
contrast to show that part.
So, is there anybody willing for us to hit their helmets? I didn't think so. Okay. None of the helmets that are here are mine to voluntarily hit. If mine were here, I'd hit one. The guys here don't want this weapon hitting their helmet.
They abstain courteously.
Huh?
They don't want to.
Nobody, right? Yeah. So, a question I have is, if you can see the weapon I'm holding now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hear you. Go ahead.
No, it's from being a world championships. Ocean, well,
Okay.
world championships.
So it's not an issue with the weapon. It's an issue with the helmet that we used. Not this helmet, but the other helmet. Okay. So my counter argument to you is, after showing you hitting in the eye slots and finding spikes hitting soft parts that are not a 3mm helmet that are padding. My question to you would be, this is just a question. It's not. I'm not attacking. I'm not anything. I'm just asking a question. So please don't be defensive. My question is, if I have a poleaxe like the one I'm showing now, with a spike in the back, and it is rounded like this one is with to a euro and 2mm thick, why can I not hit with the back spike of a poleaxe, or why can I not use a hammer that has a larger surface, or a spike that is rounded to 2mm on the same helmet? Because if you're going to allow the spike on this to be okay, then there's no reason for you not to allow a halberd spike to have the same kind of rounding and be legal to hit with. Okay. Well, none of these went through. None of those hits went through, so that's a good thing. That's the thickest piece of steel you're ever going to see on a person, for the most part, on the armor. All the other soft bits of their armor are much thinner, and there's areas that are only protected with padding, and it's going to be okay for someone to swing this thing and hit them with a point. That's my argument. Whether you guys deem that not safe or not, I don't actually care. I just want to know that the argument was made. So I do wish I could have had you guys on audio over here so we could hear, so there's not like major pauses in the video while I sit here and listen. But what else would you like us to do, or are we done? We're done? Yes. Cool. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, cool. So we're gonna be done. We're gonna start our training night. So that's that. We're gonna hit this a few more times for our video, and we'll post that later. If we're done, then I'm gonna hang up and have some fun. Is that good? Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, fellas. Have a good night. Morning. Excuse me. Have a good morning. All right, we're done. Let's smack the shit out of this. Don't stop that video.